It's time for Waking Up with Wesley. Today's forecast and weather-wide discussion with WLOX First Alert Weather Senior Meteorologist Wesley Williams.
Waking Up with Wesley is sponsored by Bob Boyd Chevrolet in Biloxi. Buy a Chevrolet the Bob Boyd way.
Hello there, South Mississippi, and thank you for waking up with Wesley. I'm Senior Meteorologist Wesley Williams. So we are tracking some fog, also some rain showers. Here's a look at the First Alert radar. This is showing some rain over parts of South Mississippi this morning. You can see some of those showers that are developing across parts of the area in Stone and Harrison counties. We can actually put this into motion, and this is actually the remnants of a thunderstorm that used to be located over coastal Louisiana, and it has since moved up into parts of our viewing area. So we did get some of that rain. If we look a little bit more closely, we did get some of that rain into parts of Pass Christian and Long Beach. We also got some of that rain into other areas to the north of that, including Lyman and Wortham and Saussure, and looks like that rain is now moving up into Stone County. If you're in Perkinston, maybe you get some of that, but it's pretty light. And when you zoom out, and we'll switch it over to the other version of the radar, you don't see a whole lot more other than that, but there are some more thunderstorms that have fallen apart offshore, and so that's what we're going to keep an eye out for as we go into your Friday. Some of these showers and thunderstorms that pop up across the area, they're going to be drifting in at times. They'll either pop up right over us or they'll pop up over the Gulf and move ashore. As we take a look at the temperatures today, those are going to be above normal. We'll see highs in the 70s and 80s, which is basically just like the last several days. And temperatures 70s, 80s is above normal for this time of year. But you do want to have an umbrella with you. That rain chance about 30 to 40% in the area. And there have also been some patches of fog. I do want to mention that as well. We can take an 8 a.m. look at the visibility map, and we can see that there is some low visibility across parts of the area. We see that number down to about 4 miles in Hancock County, down to 5 miles in parts of western Harrison and southern Pearl River counties. Looks like it might not be as bad closer to parts of Biloxi as well as parts of Jackson County based on that. Talking temperatures though, look at some of these numbers today, way above normal, right? Lower 70s on the coast. But then we're seeing a lot of upper 70s by I-10 and then 80s once you go to the north of I-10. So you might want a little raindrop to help cool you off. Like I said, today you do want to have a rain jacket, maybe an umbrella. But I do think the chance for rain is going to increase, and that's what we're going to talk about for the rest of this video. The chance for rain increasing as we go to the weekend. Highest rain chances appear to be from Saturday night to Sunday morning. So let me walk you through this with the future cast, and you'll follow along. So timing, your time at the top right of the screen there, noon today, and we're just seeing some very hit or miss showers that are generally drifting in from the south and up to the north, and very hit or miss, right? But there's not so much hit or miss. This is all hit. It's a system that's moving in for tomorrow. And we stop the clock at noon on Saturday. We're seeing quite a few showers and storms in northern Mississippi Saturday midday. And where do they go after that? They approach our coast. So storms in northern Mississippi Saturday afternoon, storms in southern Mississippi Saturday night. And we'll also see more of those storms overnight into Sunday morning. Look at the 6 a.m. Sunday. We're seeing some showers and storms in our neck of the woods. And because this is shaped like a bow and arrow, you can see that kind of bowing shape there. That could mean that there might be some gusty winds with some of the thunderstorms that move in on Sunday morning. Maybe we have to monitor a very low probability of damaging storms that will be a level 1. On a scale up to 5, so it's not a very high, it's a very low probability of seeing that. But that will be that primary time frame. If you have any weekend plans, that Saturday night to Sunday morning, that's when the models are they've been lately trending toward that time frame for the highest confidence and rain chance. And so as models kind of converge on that time, we have increased the rain chances for Sunday as our confidence has increased that, yeah, it's going to rain on Sunday. There is still some trickiness to the exact timing because this one computer model actually shows showers and storms Sunday morning, and then it kind of brings it out of here by the time we get to Sunday afternoon. And you can see maybe we're starting to clear out, but not every model in agreement with that. Some models actually continue with additional rain and storms later Sunday. So that uncertainty is still something that needs to be ironed out as we look at new information in the coming days. Hopefully we can get better certainty on that. But it looks like a pretty good bet that there's going to be some rain and storms in our neck of the woods Sunday morning. And then there's still some question marks about what happens for the rest of Sunday as we head into the afternoon and evening. So here's a look at the overall rain totals. Many of us picking up to 2 inches of rain between now and the end of Sunday. There might be some isolated spots that pick up some slightly higher totals. Maybe that could be around George or Stone counties. We'll see. Places between Wiggins and Lucedale, Bendale, Agricola, maybe y'all will pick up more than 2.5 inches of rain over the next few days. That could also be for Pearl River County too. You'll actually really notice the gradient there is basically the farther north you go, the more the totals. The farther south you go, and especially southeast you go, the lower the totals there. If you break it down day by day, you can easily see that today, probably generally, a lower chance. So we're seeing just hit or miss showers and storms on your Friday and Friday night. Then we see tomorrow as we go into Saturday, it's still hit or miss, but maybe it hits more for y'all in Pearl River County and hits less for folks in the southern part of the area. Again, this is assuming that we get those showers and storms to move in overnight Saturday night. This map is technically valid basically from Saturday morning through Sunday morning. So once we get to this map, this is valid from Sunday morning through Monday morning, and we can see that there's quite a bit more rain. So while it might be hit or miss Friday, it might be hit or miss Saturday, it looks like it's more of a sure bet as we go to Sunday. The whole map showing blue color there, so everyone's got a decent chance to see at least an inch of rain, and the purple color indicating rain totals approaching 2 inches across parts of the area, somewhere near George County perhaps. So as we wrap up the update, your 7-day forecast showing that there will be that chance increasing for rain showers going into the weekend. So you do want to have, if you have any outdoor plans this weekend, you do want to keep an eye on that, as there will be that potential. Like we said, Friday, your futurecast really just showing some hit or miss showers. You can see them just kind of popping up from time to time. Not really going to be anything very continuous for us, but don't be caught off guard by a pop-up shower or storm. Saturday, again, the potential for some pop-up showers and storms at times. Looks like the coverage is not all that high. And like I said, we'll be watching the northern part of the state. See all those storms in northern Mississippi Saturday afternoon. They're going to be approaching us the later we go into the day. We see some development near I-55 Saturday afternoon. But I'm seeing, a lot of breaks for us on the coast. So hopefully, like today, we'll see a limited potential for rain in South Mississippi during the day. But once we get to Saturday night, which is basically after 6 p.m., we are going to start to see a lot more rain on that map as it approaches us from the north and west. And you take a look at Sunday's futurecast, and it's easy to see that the rain is going to be basically right in our neck of the woods as we get to the early morning hours. So that's why the confidence for rain is pretty high on Sunday. It's mainly in the morning. Now, if we do get this model to be absolutely 100% accurate, then maybe, there might be a break in the rain later in the day. But like I said, not every model in complete agreement with that. Some modeling does show the potential for additional rain showers and storms heading into the remainder of Sunday. So as the rest of our team updates the forecast later tonight and updates the forecast over the weekend, I'm sure we'll get a much clearer picture of what to expect. Well, that'll do it for today's edition of Waking Up with Wesley. I've been Senior Meteorologist Wesley Williams. Thanks for watching.
Waking Up with Wesley has been sponsored by Bob Boyd Chevrolet in Biloxi. Buy a Chevrolet the Bob Boyd way.